Hey, in today's video, we're going to talk about gut health. And I had some examples to show you what I have done to help get rid of my bloating and help my digestive system just move along more smooth. In the morning before I drink coffee, I was drinking water, but then I looked into it. What can I do that's better than water that has more health benefits? So my research showed that lemon ginger tea, no caffeine, in the morning, a hot cup of this, will help your digestive system. What I understand that it does for you, benefit-wise, is that it lines your insides with just like a protective layer, so you're less affected by all the bad things, and your food will be a better digestive situation, along with your coffee when you drink it won't dehydrate you so much because you protected your inner linings. So it's better. Like, that's what I've researched and understand of it, so that's why I do it. This is what ginger is. It used to be much larger, but I love my ginger. I drink 2 ginger drinks a day. You have to do your own research when changing your schedule, because certain things affect people differently, and too much ginger is actually a bad thing. So too much of anything is a bad thing. So please do your research, because I am not a professional, but these things work for me, so I share them with you. But so this is my ginger, and I like to use a cheese grater until I get something like this. And you're like, what is that? And it's my ginger patty. So yeah, when I make my night drinks, my ginger night drinks, I add lemon and lime. I squeeze half a lemon, I squeeze half a lime into my drink with sparkling water. And I just pour it, into a cup with glass or with ice, and I sip it. This is a drink you sip and enjoy, not chug and enjoy, because the carbonation is. If you don't want to go through all this every time, if you want to try this drink and you don't want to do all of that because it is a lot, you can grind up your ginger and you get your ginger patty, and then when you squeeze it out, now you have your ginger juice. And when you go to make your sparkling drink, all you have to do is you add your ice, you add your sparkling water, you add some of your ginger, and if you really wanted to, you could go squeeze your lemon and lime, just like we have the ginger juice, into a container. But I like to fresh squeeze it because I enjoy squeezing it. So those are my 2 digestive drinks that have really helped, honestly, my gut become healthy, because I've noticed a lot less bloating and just fatigue in the day. These drinks will also help with your blood sugar, so you have less crashes throughout the day, and you'll just be feeling more energized in a way and more healthy, because you are healthy. You're literally healthy. Your gut can be holding on to so much food, and that's why you're so bloated, and honestly it stores so much fat. So if you have this big donut, I really think you should just try exercising, yes, but you want to get your insides healthy, so your insides can work with what you're doing on the outside, so they collab with together and give you a nice outcome. And you want to get your core engaged, because after having a baby, your body transforms crazy. So your muscles in your stomach kind of just extract to make room for your growing baby inside you, so it's not trapped and can just in yourself. So after you have a baby, you have to do corset exercises, they're called, that gets all of this engaged, because this is changed so much to hold your baby. And I know that was my biggest problem after I had babies. I hated this area of myself so much, and the water, I didn't like it, and it really affected my confidence so much. And so that's why I want to share with you what helped me and helps me continuously to have better health. These drinks also helped a lot with my inflammation. I noticed that my face was storing up, it was so puffy, and that's when I started to look into inflammation, like what causes the body to inflame, what are foods that could help me with my body, inflammation and things like that. So pomegranates, those are really good for inflammation. You can, make juice out of it, you can eat it, consume it. And there's other things like the ginger really helps get your digestive system flowing, and it helps unclog all of that food. And then the lemon and lime helps with your sugar, so you don't have sugar crashes, and it just makes a good duo for what I wanted, and it helps with your digestive system. My next thing is how to hydrate my skin. I got a filter for my water, and it was insane the way it just made me feel so smooth after I got out of the shower. On top of that, I use body oil and lotion, so extra hydration, because my skin is like honestly so dry if I don't do those things. So to provide a healthy skin for myself, I have to do those things, hydrate my skin. And since I've been hydrating from the inside and the outside, my overall is, everyone is telling me I'm glowing right now. And everyone's saying like I just look so different and healthy, and what am I doing? And honestly, those are really kind words to hear, because sometimes you don't know that what you're doing is having an outcome where other people recognize you differently, in a way where your health is expanding in abundancy. You can take care of yourself, because there was a point in time where I did not like I looked in the mirror and I was like, who am I even looking at? Like, I see myself, but that is so not me. I'm so lost in motherhood right now. And so I was like, how can I get out of this lostness? Because you tend to just give everything to your kids. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing, because that is a beautiful thing. It is a sacrifice within being a mother that comes with being a mother. So I'm saying eventually you have to start taking care of yourself, though. So I started with my hair. I went and got a haircut, and I haven't had a haircut before that, like a year or so before that. So you want to get your core engaged. So some core engaging exercises, simple ones you could do at home, are around the world. So you could either take your hands, or you could hold something of weight, an object, a candle that has some weight to it, and you go around the world. And you touch your knee, you go around the world, you touch your other knee, and you do that for like as long as you literally can, because that's what I did at first. I was doing it for 5 minutes, and then I got up to like 20 minutes just straight doing this. Watching a show, I'm watching a show, and I'm just doing this for as literally long as I can. And that really helped to get my corset muscles engaged. And now I like to do a little bit more engaging things, because I've gotten my strength up. So at the gym, I like to take the weight balls they have, and I'll do side to sides on the ground. So I'll sit on the ground, and I'll do side, 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 side. I'll do that 50 times, and then I will put the ball down without putting my feet down on the ground, and I will do these, and I'll count to 20 doing these, and without doing my feet on the ground again. Then I'll switch to scissors, and I'll do this for 20 seconds, and then I stop, and I stretch my legs, and then I do it again, and then I stretch my arms, and then I go home. Well, I do the red light, because the red light helps get your lymph nodes drained, which also hold inflammation within your body. So if you can get your body flowing on the inside, it'll start showing up on the outside. So researching how your body works literally is the greatest way to learning how to become healthy. So it's just like a combination of things. Thank you for listening as always. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, my friends, enjoy.